Hello, awesome people. This is Ain't Misbehavin' by Fats Waller. Okay, let's go over what we need to know. So, our code prints that it's in key of E flat major, which we could have diagnosed from the flats, but sometimes this doesn't tell us what key we're actually in. So, our code analyzes it. If we don't like how the code analyzed it, we can override it and say, no, it's whatever, it's the key of C or something. So we got that. Now it's in 4/4 time, means we're counting 4 beats. We have divisions like and. So there's nothing on the first beat. So it goes and 2 and 3 and nothing on the 4 because this note lasts that long. So and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oops. And 2 and 3 and. So you can if you get MuseScore, it's free, and ask me for the notation. You can play along and do it like in different takes. The first time, just say all the rhythm numbers or sing them to the melody, and the next time, do all the interval numbers. So the interval numbers means what's the note in the key. So it's like if imagine a ruler on the piano. Music happens on the ruler, and you can move the ruler anywhere you want on the piano, and there's like a ruler in this staff. It goes up and down. So here's the red line. Anything on this line for this song right now will be red, but in a different song, a different line or space will be red. Red's the 1. It's the note that resolves the tension, and all the other notes are creating tension. So the language of music really is this 1, 2, well, it's both these lines together. And so this is spelling that out. A mistake a lot of people make in music learning is just to think of these as notes and not to think of them as notes in the context of the key, where they are on the ruler, wherever you put the ruler down. Because that's what we're hearing. We're not hearing notes. Almost nobody can hear notes or learn to hear notes, but we can all hear melodies. So what we're hearing is this relative pitch. And that's what this line is. It's showing us the relative pitch in the context of the key. All right, so without further ado, let's hear the song. And we have it at 75% of the normal tempo, just so we can absorb these numbers better. The colors represent the numbers. So 1 is red, 2 is yellow, 5 is blue, 3 is green, 6 is purple. 7 and flat 7 are both pinks. 7's a darker pink, and flat 7's a lighter pink. But in the flat 3 is like a grass green. So once you're familiar with the colors, this is a lot faster to read than trying to read the numbers underneath. Okay. Anyway, let's have a go at it, and you can read it however you like. You can just focus on the colors, you can focus on the rhythms, you can focus on the numbers down here, you can focus on the lyrics. Alrighty, so let's go. Cool. Let's do it one more time. I'm going to slow it down to 50%, and we can really absorb what's going on. Jazz is a great place to find cool number tricks. What are they doing with the numbers? Like, okay, so for instance, here we're going 1 6, this whole for 3 measures, 1 6, and then we go flat 2. That's the number just higher than 1. Flat 2 6, and it creates tension, and then we go up to the 2, which is back in our scale, creating less tension, still creating tension, but less than the flat 2. So that's part of music's like magic. One's the only note that really purely resolves tension. That's like its thing. But if you do tricks like this, where you go to the flat 2, and then, and however you do it, and then go up to the 2, you've made 2 into a resolving note. It resolves tension, but it still carries tension. And then it comes back to 1, and then down. So there's just, again, the language of music is this relative pitch. You could do it in do, re, mi. You can do it in sa, re, ga. Those are the same thing. It's just relative pitch. It's different from just thinking about the notes. Again, if you just tell me that, okay, this is E flat, I don't know whether that's a resolving tension. It is in this case, but it could have been any of the other numbers. If I just focus on, oh, it's just E flat, it's that simple. We're missing the whole language of music. So what will happen is, like, if you're really good at playing music that way, when your ears hear it, they're hearing in relative pitch. But when you're playing in absolute pitch, right? All that matters is the note, not the context. And so it's almost like your ears are like surprised, like, how did that happen? I was here doing absolute pitch, and I had this amazing relative pitch experience. So that's a disconnect. And so what we're trying to do is reconnect the way we listen, which is exclusively relative pitch, even with people with absolute pitch, which is like exceedingly rare. But even they listen to music in relative pitch. They have additional information about what the notes are, but the music, the game of the music, the melody itself is a relative pitch phenomenon. All right, so that's a little backstory. Let's play it one more time at 50%. 2 3 2 6. It's good to sing along. I encourage it. 1 1 Z 2 1 6 3 3 2. I've got to mention that these ties, this is just one note for a longer duration. So the fact that there's an extra 2 here is just a coding bug that we need to fix, that will be fixed very soon. So when you hear it, you can hear there's only one note. In any other places, there's ties. Like there's a tie here. We don't play this note. We just continue the last note through the amount of time that this note takes up. Okay, let's continue. So we sing abbreviations. I sang flat 2 6. It would sound like flat 2 had 2 notes, but it only has 1 note. So we have to sing flu for flat 2, flee for flat 3, flive for flat 5. What do you think flat 6 is? Flicks. For 7, we have to sing sev. So what do you think flat 7 is? Flev. Okay. but I broke up my big tension resolution. So let's go back to here. One six one six 1616 1616 flu 6 flu 6 2 2 2 2 1 7 6 5 6 3 2 1 2 1 5 5 2 3 2 6 5 6 5 1 1 7 2 1 says 3 3 2 5 5 2 3 2 6 6 5 1 1. All right, we'll end the video there. We'll see you next video for another song.